Specialist Noura.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. That's right. Nice to see those warm temperatures continue for all those fans of summer, including myself. The big difference today in comparison to what you saw yesterday is all that cloud cover that we're seeing. Those people don't seem to mind. It is 25 or 26 degrees outside the Toronto airport, feeling closer to 31. And that humidity extends further east and up to the north. Sudbury 29, 32 in the Ottawa Valley. We have been seeing some winds predominantly from the southwest, at times straight from the south. That's why when you roll down the window as you're driving, it does not feel refreshing. It feels like that hair dryer in your face effect. If you notice that the clouds do look like it will rain, that's because we have already seen some rain, mostly a drizzle around the GTHA. The severe thunderstorm activity is more so well to the north. North Bay and upwards, that's where we're seeing these lines of thunderstorms tracking to the northeast through the Quebec border and up towards that province. Now, we are expecting the wet weather to eventually make its way into the GTHA and other parts of southern Ontario later this evening. So it could be 10, 11 o'clock, maybe even the overnight hours. And then watch how quickly it's going to move out as we head through the day tomorrow. Could linger into Saturday or Sunday morning, rather, for the Kingston region, but sunny skies expected in the wake of this. And then you'll start to notice the cloud cover build again into the early evening. A chance of rain and possibly thunder expected as well. Mostly around central Ontario, but I won't rule it out for the GTHA. In Toronto, it does look like we could remain at a very dry day, although again, there is a chance to see some showers, maybe a thunderstorm in the afternoon. Enjoy the final day of those summer-like temperatures tomorrow, 24, feeling closer to 31. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. A wedding. All right, it's our Sky Tracker weather update. We're joined by weather specialist Noura. So, Noura, I want summer to stick around, but I hear summer might be done with us.
Yeah, it's tired of you specifically.
Me
Kevin.
specifically.
Yes, you're
wow.
the problem.
Well, I'm going to take it out on summer when I get a chance.
Yes, I wish we all could, Kevin, unfortunately, because we are saying goodbye to summer in the next few days. For large parts of central and eastern Canada, cool downs that are very much like the end of September will unfold. Let's take a look at when that's expected for your viewing region. Well, you've got one more day to relish in those summer-like conditions, and that is tomorrow in Toronto. 24 your high, or 25, but feeling closer to that 31-degree range. Those winds still from the west-southwest, so not feeling like a cool breeze, but still, if you're a fan of the summer, like myself, this will be a nice day outside. There will be some sunny breaks, and there is a chance to see some showers. For the most part in Toronto, it will be just that, a drizzle, if not slightly more. For others, could see those thunderstorms up towards central Ontario and to the north. Central and eastern parts of Canada experiencing those summer-like conditions in the next few days before that cool down ensues. Fantastic news in the prairies, especially Manitoba. The province-wide state of emergency lifted after they've been seeing some rain, some cooler conditions, and no evacuees left in the Saskatchewan region, no evacuee communities, I should say. They will be seeing a stretch of sunshine in the next few days and warmer temperatures near the 30s for some, so not out of the woods yet when it comes to the wildfires over there. Over here, well, we're not going to see as much sunshine. In fact, this low pressure is going to linger for the next few days, and that will mean some on and off rain activity. Again, in the GTHA, could be a slight chance of a drizzle overnight tonight. And then heading into your day come tomorrow towards the Bancroft region, Tweed, Peterborough, you could see more of that thunderstorm activity. So here we are looking at those showers and the risk of thunderstorms come tomorrow. And continuing into your Monday with that chance of showers, again, could be a drizzle in the Toronto region, maybe not even materializing, but for some around the Barrie, Wyerton region, Sudbury, you'll see more of that rain. So this is going to come with some cooler air heading into Monday, and you'll notice those shifts in temperatures and in the wind direction as we say goodbye to the summer-like heat and say hello to some late September temperatures as early as Monday in Toronto. So not quite yet there. 24 Newmarket, 24 Milton, 24 in Peterborough, 27 in Belleville, and just like that down to 21 on Monday, 19 on Tuesday. You can see it continues all through the week and heading into the first few days of September. It's not freezing, but it's certainly certainly not hot or humid anymore. Those humidex values also expected to plummet. The good news is temperatures will start to climb back again to near seasonal levels as we head through the first week of September. Well, nice to see so many people enjoying being outside at the square today. Well, conditions cooperated, yes. A lot more cloud cover than I'm sure many would have liked, but things remaining for the most part dry. That may not be the case heading into the overnight in Toronto. 18 degrees and some showers. The risk of thunderstorms could be possible. Today's highs 26, but feeling closer to 31, and that was a trend continuing through southern, eastern Ontario, even parts of the north, with lots of winds from the south, at times the southwest. So more warm air pushing through the province, and that has created some active weather, all right, as we see a cold front also starting to push through. Now, these thunderstorms have been severe around the Owen Sound region, Georgian Bay, Huron County, and up further north as you head towards Sudbury, Timmins, and east into Quebec. That has prompted many weather watches, severe thunderstorm watches and warnings, rather. As we head through the evening and overnight, those thunderstorms are expected to trickle down through the GTHA. It may not materialize in Toronto. Could be a quick shower, if not slightly more. And then in the wake of this, sunshine for the start of your Sunday, but it will be short-lived. The rain will be back very quickly, mostly for central parts of Ontario and the north, and then later in the evening, cottage country and the east. So again, for the GTHA and specifically for Toronto, you may get away with a perfectly dry Sunday, if not a drizzle at most into the afternoon, and enjoy the beautiful conditions because you'll see a better chance of sunshine come tomorrow. 25 degrees, feeling closer to 30, your last bet at summer-like conditions before September rolls around. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. All right, Sky Tracker weather update with our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. So, Noor, I guess summer can't last forever.
Yes, indeed, Kevin. Wouldn't you like to see that? You're a fan of the autumn temperatures, you trader.
I'm good with it. Yeah, trader. Yeah, but listen, you got more fashion options.
Okay, that's true. Next thing you know, he says he's a fan of pumpkin spice, too. I can feel it.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yes, but as Kevin said, cool downs are on the way for large parts of central and eastern Canada as we approach September. Let's take a look. Another beautiful day in store for Toronto come tomorrow, and this is the one that you really want to cherish because afterwards it's downhill from there, and I mean tumbling temperatures. 25, feeling closer to 31. Lots of a better chance to see the sunshine, I should say. Not going to rule out the risk of thunderstorms, or I should say showers even, into the afternoon hours. Could be just a drizzle passing through, and those temperatures will remain propped up heading into the overnight hours. Now we're looking at an upper level trough here. It keeps building around central parts of Canada, so the cooler air is sliding further south, and in the next few days that trough is edging further east. So those warmer temperatures in central and eastern Canada will start to cool down with the arrival of that trough. And you guessed it, the opposite unfolding in the prairies. Now, it's been quite the time in Manitoba. They've ended a province-wide state of emergency due to the rain and cooler conditions the past little while, really helping that fight in the wildfires. So it's spectacular news over there. Now they are in for temperatures climbing upwards of 30 in the next few days. And although that sounds beautiful for us that are, well, upset that the temperatures are going to dwindle in the next few days, that is going to exacerbate the fire danger in the prairies. So there's a bit of give and take when it comes to those temperatures climbing. On this side of the country, we are seeing that wet weather, as we mentioned, and heading into your day tomorrow. By the afternoon, around Wyerton, Muskoka, North Bay, and into the evening, Peterborough, Ottawa, the Kingston region could be seeing some of those showers and thunderstorms. Monday, still continuing to see that wet weather, and the arrival of the cold front will certainly make for an added chill to the air as those temperatures slowly start to settle in. So it's going to take a bit of time before we start to see things dry up. Again, the Toronto region may not see a whole lot of rain, if at all, but for some around central Ontario, that's where we're seeing most of that activity heading into the next few days. 22 in Stratford, 23 in Guelph. Beautiful day in Barrie, 23 degrees, 27 in Belleville. And here we are, dipping down to late September temperatures as early as Monday, 21-19 on Tuesday. So it's not going to be freezing cold. If you're a fan of those temperatures, maybe that's good news, but those humidex values remaining quite low. We'll see more temperatures closer to seasonal as we head into the first few days, or the first week, I should say, of September.
You're watching